Hello televiewers, good afternoon and welcome to the Bafoussam Omnisport Stadium. The Young Muslim Football Club of Douala paid a historic visit to install the Bafoussam branch of Young Muslim FC on Sunday, March 12, 2023.
We are like a model association to the Young Muslim of Bafoussam. They called us that we are already ahead of them so that we should come and help them so that they could have an idea of how they operate. So in fact, we are coming to install Young Muslim Bafoussam.
Football being a unifying factor, Muslim youths have decided to use it as a tool for the propagation of Islam, the universal religion.
Young Muslim is an association under Nuruddin Bafoussam. Rather than our youth going out, joining other groups that may lead them astray, we decide to create Young Muslim to unite our young Muslim to be together.
Go forward, young Muslims, wherever you are, in the shadow of the sun and by the light of a star.
The most interesting part was the fundraising activity which took place after their friendly match at the Omnisport Stadium in Bafoussam.
I will go ahead to advise the Muslim youth of Douala and Bafoussam to extend this gesture to other towns of Cameroon, to all Muslim communities, in order to bring them together. It is a dawah tool because it brings so many other youth into the platform and towards our development in terms of Islam.
The total sum of 310,000 francs CFA was raised and handed to the acting coordinator of the newly created Bafoussam branch of Young Muslim FC for a startup.
Young Muslim is typically Islamic organization. We have just hide behind football because the youth like football and not. So we come together, we help those in the orphanage. We have objectives to promote Islam, propagate Islam, bring the youth together, and also fight against other social ills.
Before the donation, which rekindled the spirit of Sadaqah or charity among the Bafoussam youth, there was a football-friendly encounter on the same pitch that hosted Group B matches of the Total AFCON 2021 in Cameroon. Young Muslim FC of Bafoussam came from behind in the second half of the highly disputed encounter to balance the equation with their visiting counterpart, Douala Young Muslim FC. It was 3 goals on either side. In the first segment of the game, the Douala guys dominated the host team by scoring in the 19th minute of regular play time, a penalty scored by El Prof Muhammad in the 24th minute, and Danjuma Zubairu later increased the tally after the 35th minute of play. Before the end of the first half, Young Muslim FC of Bafoussam used the home advantage to reduce the tally when goalkeeper Alhaji Abubakar of Douala failed to deviate the long diagonal cross from the Bafoussam attacking line. It is half time and time for the late afternoon prayer, Salatul Asr. As the second half began with several changes to satisfy every player, Bafoussam was still conscious of the disadvantage of home defeat. Hence, the resilience shown in this last half of the football game. Douala on the other side felt relaxed and comfortable with the lead, but just to discover that Bafoussam had leveled the ground and even threatened to score the winning goal. The match became so interesting. Even as each team battled to win the first leg of the match, they were still aware of the main objective of the friendly game, that of uniting young people under the canopy of Islam.
The main objective is that we be together. Muslim, Muslim.
No, we only come play ball. Now, if we come here with them for shit and being work with them, one time we gather all this between them. So that me all man come for Islam. You know, say Islam now a very good religion. Now we try to gather all man for here, Muslim and non-Muslim. Any man for here they invited. Me all know say we got only one God. Only one God where we to pray.
It was certainly fun to play in such a sporting infrastructure of continental standard with professional referees handling the match. The Young Muslim Association under Nuruddin Douala has inspired their brothers in Bafoussam to actively participate in all Islamic developmental projects and take initiatives to conceive and execute their own projects for the advancement of Islam. This will be a legacy of construction and everlasting charity, Sadaqatul Jariyah.
Go forward, young Muslims, Alhamdulillah.